Alright, so I can't stand the coffee on the Disney cruise ship. I can usually tolerate it for a couple days, but this is a 5-night cruise, and I just couldn't take it. So I decided to go out and get an Aeropress. They're made by the same people that make the Aerobi Frisbee. You may be familiar with that. But it's kind of like a travel French press is the easiest way I can explain it. But I'm going to show you a little bit about it and kind of how I'm using it on the Disney cruise so that I can have some real coffee, not Nescafe, which is what they serve on the Disney cruise. It wouldn't be that bad if you mix it with cream and sugar like Allison does. But I drink mine black, so you get the true taste of the coffee, and there is no good taste to the Nescafe coffee. So I just kind of created a little coffee making station here on our table in our stateroom. This is the Aeropress. That's the biggest piece of it there. We've got this little filter cap that you then take these paper filters and put them in there. I think I'm going to upgrade to a metal filter just to let more of the coffee oils out and a little more of the flavor. But right now I'm just using the paper. This is a little funnel to help you get it in to the Aeropress press. I'm actually doing the inverted method. You can see that I'm doing it inverted because the numbers are upside down. After watching some YouTube videos, from what I understand, this kind of makes a better cup of coffee. Using this glass here to put the coffee into, because once I put everything in here, we'll just flip this over and you press the plunger and that'll strain the coffee down into that cup. I do that so that I can heat this glass up, make it a little warm, keep the coffee hot a little longer. But that's essentially my system. I brought ground coffee. Normally I would grind my own beans, but for convenience sake on the cruise ship I just brought my own already ground. Alright, so now to make it, it's just I use a scoop and a little bit. This is the scooper that comes with the Aeropress, and you just put that right into the Aeropress. And now I got hot water from the beverage station upstairs. I use the funnel just so that it doesn't spill water everywhere. And I'll fill it up to this one. All right, now that I've got that filled up, I take the stirrer that comes with the Aeropress, and you just stir for about 10 seconds. Okay? You just let it steep, and so you want to let it steep at least for about 30 seconds. So that's when I am going to take my paper filter and I get it wet. The reason I get it wet is because then it sticks to, see how it sticks to my filter cap? That way when I flip it upside down to put it on top of the Aeropress, it doesn't fall out. So I'll just take that, and it screws into there, and then we'll flip it over when it's done steeping. So now that I've let it steep a little bit, I'm gonna flip this over, but I'm grabbing both pieces because the air pressure inside of there can press that plunger out. So I'm just tipping it over onto this glass. Let a little spill out, but that was because I'm doing this one-handed. And now you just gently press down on the plunger until you hear air escaping down here. Alright, so now I've pressed out my coffee. You can see this is a lot less water than I actually put in there. It's kind of like a mix between an Americano and an espresso shot. And I've already tried one. It's a little bit strong, so I'm just going to mix it with some of the hot water I have left over into my cup. And you can see I have a beautiful cup of Costa Rican coffee from my Aeropress.